Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can keep your toddler busy. We are in the middle of a crazy time with COVID-19 and quarantine. I think we're on day 30 something for quarantine. If you found yourself in a situation of having your little ones now at home while you're trying to homeschool your larger kids, your older kids, like I have, then I think that these 3 things are going to be something that you're going to want to pick up to kind of make your life a little easier. Now, I've been a mom for almost 11 years, and I can remember making busy bags and doctor appointment bags, and they were filled with things that I could pull out really easily and give to my toddler, and it would kind of occupy them for a good 10 minutes. It doesn't seem like a long time, but if you have a little one, you know that occupying them so that you have 10 minutes of in uninterrupted time is really helpful. So some of these things I think can easily entertain someone for longer than that, and so it just depends on the child, right? I have a little girl, so I have three boys and the little girl, and she's different than her brothers. So trust me when I say I know what wild kids are like, and sometimes I think I'm stressed and I have hard days with my daughter, and then I have flashbacks to like what it was like when I had the 3 boys who were all like 6 years old and younger, and I think, okay, no, now's good. I'll take now. So funny. But you guys, here's one of my mom tips that I've got to share with you. Always have things that are kind of like special for them. So don't just have these things that I'm going to show you out in their regular craft counter cupboard or in their toy bins, because when you have things out like that and they visually see them all the time, they're not as exciting and they're not as enticing to bring them in. But if it's something special, like here you go, here's this, they are really excited to see that again, and it becomes a unique item that they get to play with at special times. And so I have 3 things that I think are going to work really well for that. Here's the first one. The first one is a water wow. I think that's what they're called. It is made by Melissa & Doug. They're really inexpensive. There's a sticker on here for $4.49, but I bought it at an educational store, which probably had a little bit higher prices than what some other stores would have. It is really simple. It has this ours has been loved greatly. So what it doesn't come looking like that, it comes more like regular paintbrush, but this holds water. You fill it up with water, and these pages are all white, and you take this, it'll probably work because there's water in here, and all they have to do is just kind of like rub it on there. Super simple for even like 18 months and up, right? And it starts to change colors. There's several pages, and so it can occupy them for a decent amount of time. I grabbed a couple of these as a gift for 2 of my cousin's kids, and they were perfect when we went on our cruise, and we were flying and had time in the airport and things like that, or when waiting for dinner. They're small and compact, so they can fit in like your diaper bag or your mom bag or even your purse, like I only carry now with a 3-year-old, right? In these, just really great. They come in a larger size, as though I've never owned one like that, but I think that would be just as fun. It's the same concept. And they come in tons of different designs. So if you have a little boy that likes trucks or animals or farm animals, zoo animals, I've seen more princesses. There's even like ones that are more themed to different shows that are popular right now. Those ones might cost a little bit more. This is just a generic like princess one, and my daughter has loved it. And I say she probably pulls it out like now. When we first got it, it was used a lot, but I still can pull it out like once a week or even less frequently than that, and it entertains her for a good 15 minutes, and we're good to go. The second thing that I want to show you and highly recommend as a mama, sticker books. Sticker books come in so many different varieties, and they're going to range as far as like which age group they're good for. This is they can be very educational, but don't get hung up on that if you're thinking for something for your 2 and 3-year-old. Something as simple as a paper plate and some stickers can entertain them. But if they like a certain theme, I got this one at the dollar store. This is like the story of Moses, so it would be educational as far as that. But there'll be a page where all the stickers are. And then something like this is that they would maybe need help with for these. But otherwise, just let them stick the stickers, or it'll be like, see if I can find a good example. Oh, here. Like it's a certain character, so they need to find that character. Or here's like a little fish, so they need to find the fish and stick it there. Another great example of a sticker book that could be for a lot of ages, if you have an age group of children, would be one where they're putting it in the habitat. Now you can see that my kids did this and they put a giraffe in the farmland. That's probably not correct, but it occupied my child. That's all I care about. It would be a really great educational tool, for a 6-7-year-old that's learning about habitats, to kind of like stick the animals in the right habitat. But if you pick this up at the thrift store, you pay next to nothing for it, or you're just looking for something to occupy and your child loves animals, something like this would be good. There's tons of different sticker books that are kind of like this, where there's a person and then you kind of can put the dress on, put the hat on or a crown, and put shoes on and things like that. And that can be really fun for a toddler too. My daughter is 3 and she likes to do this one. What else do I have here? I thought I had a Star Wars one. Oh yeah, here it is. So there's this. And then it has the different person. They have to find that sticker and kind of like complete the book like that. It is something that takes a little time. They have to concentrate to do it. And you can kind of sit them down. Hey, let's pull this out. Let's do our sticker book. Mommy needs to cook dinner. Let's do our sticker book while mommy's cooking dinner. Or mommy needs to help brother with his homework right now, and so right now I need you to do this. Okay, great thing for you to pull out and get them to do some busy work. The last thing is something similar, where it can be both used as an educational tool, or it can just be used to just go have fun with that. That's the kind of mom I am. But I've had these dry erase marker books, I guess you could call them. These I've had since my youngest was probably my oldest was 3. So I've had them for 8 years. And these are great because you just have to get a dry erase marker, and then they can, this and one in particular is practicing writing their letters, but maybe your 3-year-old isn't quite there yet, and then they might just color all over it, which there's nothing wrong with that. They can color on here. I think I liked this one better for that age group, because it has connect the dots, and I think there's mazes in here that they can follow and have fun with that. And then there's also dry erase books like this, where it can turn into something that is really helpful. Like this one has telling time, and this is great, that's follow the line. Okay, mommy just wants you to sit and try to do the best, or that's just trace the kitty. That's how you learn to draw a kitty. And it does not need to be perfect. Like a 3-year-old, a lot of these are probably still from my 6-year-old doing it. But for a 3-year-old, they're just having fun and coloring it, and they even going to have fun, let's be real, erasing it. That's part of the fun for a 3-year-old. So 3 busy time activities that are inexpensive and unique, that you can kind of keep put away and pull out for those times when you need to occupy them. Okay, that's the golden information of having multiple kids, or maybe you're trying to work at home yourself and you need to occupy the little one. So anyways, I hope that some of these might be helpful to you. And I would love to hear about your experiences, or what you think, or what sticker book you love, or, if your kids love the Wonder Wows like mine do, and what dry erase boards you think are the most creative or great for, you know, that 2, 3, 4-year-old range. So anyways, you guys have a great night. Talk to you later.